Lake Tahoe paddleboarding. I did it. I'm here. Took an extra day. I've had an interesting couple of days. I stayed in an actual paid campground last night, Sugar Pine at Lake Tahoe. Some of the most aggressive bears I've ever seen. They like walk right into campsites and look at you, and you can yell at them and stuff, and they don't care at all. They just go rummaging through people's stuff, open car doors, stuff like that. So today, I tried to get out here yesterday, and the parking lot was full. They wouldn't let anybody else in. So today I got here early, got a parking spot, wrapped up as much work as I could as early in the day. I actually brought my laptop and all my work stuff with me. And the goal is to paddle all the way to Emerald Bay, which is a decent little paddle. So we'll see. I'm doing a scalable trip right now. We'll see how much I can get done, and if I feel like it's too much, then I'll just turn around and go back. But yeah, the goal is to get into Emerald Bay, get some video and stuff from there, and then pull out my laptop and catch up on a little bit more work from a hotspot, and then work my way back to the van. And as of right now, I have no idea where I'm going to sleep tonight, because the Lake Tahoe Basin does not allow you to sleep in your vehicle unless you pay. You pretty much have to pay no matter where you go, whether it's a campground, state park, or even the snow parks, which are usually like national forest related, and typically you can park in them. Every single one is parked as no overnight camping, and some of them will let you pay. The one I checked yesterday was $20 just to park. $20 just to park and sleep in your van. It's not even a campsite. So it's a little frustrating. They're not very van friendly. And I can understand why, because it's yuppie paradise here. It's just one $10 million house after another, and they don't want people coming in and using their lake. Well, you know what I have to say about that? Suck it. I'm using your lake. And hopefully I'll get some video in Emerald Bay later. Cheers. That's wild, man. Kim Jong-un doesn't stand a chance. Well, it's been like, I've been paddling for an hour, at least. Yeah, about an hour. Finally made it to the bay. This is kind of like just the quintessential Lake Tahoe experience. The water is just so smooth and clear, other than like wake boats and stuff flying by all the time. This is the bay here. It's the start of it. Highway 89 actually crests the top of that ridge over there. And now I just got to paddle in. Find a place to hang out for a minute, or 120. Alright, here we are, Emerald Bay. As predicted, the most popular spot in the lake. So, do have a lot of wakes and stuff to deal with, but so there's actually a little island right over there at about 11 o'clock. That's where I'm heading. There's also a waterfall behind it, and I believe that's where there's also a Viking home. It's called Viking's Home. It was built in like 1929. I took a picture of it up on the Outlook yesterday, so I'll put that probably right here in this video. Yeah, so that's an interesting story. Just some rich lady came along and decided to build some Viking mansion, at the head of this bay. It's got a waterfall behind it, and then on that island, which you might not be able to see in this video, she built a little like stone tea house at the top. Which is just like, that's like f you money, right? That's just basically saying I've got so much money I don't even know what to do with it, so let's build a tea house at the top of this island. I'm curious if you can get to it. I'm gonna find out. That island is where I'm heading to get some work done, I think. Just hang out for a little while, so we'll see what it's all about. All right. Hey, the old lady's tea house is still intact. There's a fireplace. Guess she used to take her and all her rich friends used to come waddling up here to drink tea and look out this entire bay, which she owns. Bought for 250 grand in the 20s or something. Good God. 250 grand couldn't even buy you an outhouse on that rock over there today if you wanted it. Nope. Nope. So I made my way up, took in the sights. I chatted with some yokels, some trust fund kids on a boat. It was fun. And venturing back downward before somebody steals my paddleboard and strands me here forever. I think Saturday I'm gonna go hike to that waterfall over there. Speaking of which, I actually have two things to say. First, I know that I don't show a lot of excitement for stuff like this, but this thing right here is actually for real, like a bucket list item to paddleboard on Lake Tahoe. I've only been to Lake Tahoe one day, and it was rainy and cloudy and cold, so I'm really glad that it worked out. Second thing is, as I'm traveling a lot, one of the things that really stands out to me is just the marvel of human engineering. Because Highway 89 goes along that ridge, and up there, where I'm pointing right now, it's like, it's right along the ridge. It's creepy to drive up there. I might actually have some dash cam footage I can show you. And then the road goes all the way along the edge, over the waterfall over there, and then back up over here. And roads that are cut into the sides of rugged ass mountains like this always amaze me. That, like, it's just the amount of work to and this lady built her mansion in 1929, and I think this thing in the early 30s. So now the mansion is right down over there. Can you imagine the amount of work in the 20s and 30s to buy and settle and build a mansion here? I don't know. That's just mind-blowing to me. But all right, I'm gonna get some work done. Signing off. Well, I'd say I had a successful little trip onto Lake Tahoe and into Emerald Bay. There's some weather over there that's got me just a tad concerned. So I'm leaving, and I'm gonna do what the northerners say is a portage over here in the corner. There's some steps on a trail, so I kind of can skip over this peninsula Saved myself about 30 minutes of paddling with probably about 5 minutes of walking. So work smarter, not harder, I always say. All right, let's do that.